that's what we did in 2007. I'd just like you to bring you up to speed about what we're doing this month and beyond. So again, it gives you an indication of what we do for you, just in case that 20 quid is still sticking in your pocket. Today, tomorrow, again, I'm driving up 7 o'clock, me and Mike, to the SAA quarterly meeting. On the 18th, we've probably got the biggest showdown we get. Once a year, we get to go to Parliament. Me and Viv have been in the past. Viv might come with me this time. Certainly me and Mike will be there. We have 4 or 5 items on an agenda in front of mine, so we're at one of the rooms in Parliament, and the wonderful Fisheries Minister, who I'm not a great fan of at the moment, Jonathan Shaw, will be in attendance for approximately half an hour to 3/4 of an hour. We have tabled our concerns right at the top of the agenda, 3 o'clock, and I think the git is turning up at 3:30. I will make sure that I extend my speech so that he gets to hear what we've got to say. We're also trying to embrace somebody called Lord Rooker at the moment, who is the fisheries representative in the House of Lords. He is a very active angler. Jonathan Shaw is not. He gives in to commercial pressure, he gives in to bullying. You've only got to see, if you know about sea angling, what he did as a turnaround on the bass thing. Everybody worked so hard for that, and then just in 1 minute he decided to turn around. That's because the commercial fisheries put pressure on him. The ornamentals are his friends at the moment. I've got a massive battle on my hands to make this happen for KHV Control. So, Parliament, that's the day. Be thinking of us on the 18th. In the same month, we've got put together the magazine. Again, we'll come back to a little bit more help from the membership on that. That's something else we've got to do. Going into March, we've got the 5 Lakes. Again, a great big thing. We're going to have a massive PR thing there again. Another celebration for Echo, really, but hopefully we'll sign a few more people up, and that's a wonderful show. Another commitment. On the 10th, the consultation, it's again, 4 or 5 years' work to get something together called the Fish Health Directive. This is the most incredible piece of legislation for the future, which is why we've worked so hard. It's an all-embracing document. If you're interested, I'll give you the website link to the whole thing. But nevertheless, it covers things like transportation of fish, it covers fish farmers, fish suppliers, fish dealers. I mean, what are fish dealers? I've met most of the local ones, they're cowboys. It takes people out of the system that don't know what they're doing, that are putting fish... No, you're not. I'm a fish farmer. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have the care of the carp at their heart, or fish in general. You know, we want to make sure that there is legislation, enforceable legislation, to take these people out of the system. That is provided in the directive. There is a registration system. There is also a registration of a responsible owner for every fishery in this country. So whether it's a commercial and someone like Cemex wants to appoint their fishery manager as the individual that's responsible, or a club, or a syndicate even, every piece of water that holds fish needs to have a responsible person that can be contacted in event of disease, that can explain their actions, and that's a very, very important step forward. The Animal Welfare Bill, which comes out in a few years' time, that will embrace that as well. So we've got lots of things going on from a legislation point of view. So we've got to get a 94-page consultation back to the government by the 10th of March, so we're busy. April. The new directive that I talked about, despite all of that, we've got to get that. That is in place on the 1st of April. Doesn't actually mean anything because it's not implemented till August. But on the 1st of April, whatever is in that document stands. So people have to understand that whatever we say, whatever I say over the last 4 years, is in that document. If I don't know what you want, I'm talking from my own opinion, which I'm happy to do, but I think all of you deserve for a little bit of input. If you're happy with what we're doing, then join. And that's about the next few months. We're done with that. The last thing that I just wanted to point out. Yeah, one last thing I wanted to point out, and I'll touch on it in the actual AGM agenda, is ECHO has been run by effectively the people you see here. That's it. We are changing legislation, we are making things happen. These people here. The social you've got tonight is provided by a particular member who we'll come to later, but this night would not have happened without one other member stepping up to the plate and putting his 10 penneth in. Things like the website, the magazine, events, all these things, I'm happy to do them for you, but they will take my time away from what's important. I need people to come forward from the membership and offer their help to me. I'm particularly interested this year in setting up, like the Carp Society, can I say that without you being upset? Carp Society, a system of regional organisers. We are continually criticised that we are a southern organisation. I have a lot of dealings with the Northern Anglers. They are so interested in what we do, probably more so than some of the southern people, and I would like to start embracing areas. So I'll be very keen, if anybody's interested to be a regional organiser, I will be available tonight, or express your interest via email, but I need to set that up quickly. I've got 1 more year as chairman. I want to do my best to leave the organisation in a situation that is as strong as possible. I need your help to do that. So that's my report over, and we're going to go into the official AGM. So I declare that meeting open. You've got item 1 on the agenda is the accounts. We attempt to be as transparent as possible. Anybody got any further questions to do with money? Andy J's your man, ask him afterwards, but I'm going to ask him to just give a brief account for this year, please. Andy J.
I'll stand up. That's a bit of a poison chalice, isn't it? Just Ruth at 100 miles an hour for 20 minutes, giving you heart and passion about Echo and what she believes and what she's worked her balls off for the last year.